Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Well, our political correspondent Michael Crick has been testing the political waters upstream from Gateshead at Hexham in the Tyne Valley.
Rural Northumberland, home to ducks, cows, sheep, dogs and some of Britain's most persistent migrants. Salmon in the Tyne at Hexham, 25 miles upstream from Gateshead, trying again and again to breach Britain's barriers. And immigration in this contest has been crucial.
Immigration is definitely mine as well, as a partner. It's, there's no chance of controlling it while we're in.
I think their neo-Nazi posters are disgraceful. I think the nature of the people involved in the campaign, when somebody like Saeeda Vazi jumps ship from the Leave campaign because she can't stomach what they're up to, then that tells me all I need to know.
I'm voting to come out, definitely come out. I never even voted to come in. 1972 when we came in, I think it was 1972 when we came in, there was 9 countries in then, and I think it's now about 37. So I'm definitely out.
Remain.
Yeah, I'm the same.
I'm sitting here enjoying a lunch with Italian panini, some French or Italian wine. If we leave the EU, I'll be forced to drink some British rubbish, though.
No, don't say British rubbish, for goodness sake.
Hexham's MP in the 70s, Geoffrey Rippon, struck the deal which took us into Europe, as the local paper then reported. A Hexham Courant reporter found that the constituents of Mr Geoffrey Rippon were not as confident or as positive as he is on the question of Britain joining the Six. Is that true now? How would you say the farmers go?
I think the farmers are divided. Obviously, they see the common agricultural policy as a stumbling block to them. But there's undoubtedly a lot of support for them financially through subsidies come from Europe.
Others are equally torn.
There are some people on the Leave side which I wouldn't want to be associated with, but that doesn't mean to say the argument for leaving isn't good. Yeah.
Is one of those people Nigel Farage?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I listened to both sides of the story and they're both right. And in the end, they're both wrong, so I didn't know which way to go.
3 days to decide or to switch. Though for the millions who've already voted by post, it's too late.
Well, the pound has surged after the latest clutch of polls put Remain in the lead, while leading shares have also bounced back with their biggest gain in more than 7 years. The Virgin tycoon Richard Branson added his voice to the pro-Europe campaign today, but not all business leaders agree. Our business correspondent Helia Ebrahimi is here. So give us the scale of the reaction.
I mean, it's been a very, very dramatic day. I mean, not just in the city, but across almost every kind of financial asset. But let's take a look at the pound first, because it rallied against the dollar today. In fact, it had its biggest one-day jump in 7 years. And over the last couple of months, the pound's been a bit unloved by traders. Lower volumes, mounting Brexit fears. Well, that all changed today.
All right, that's the stock market. That's the pound. What about the stock market?
Well, we're all theoretically richer today, or at least our pension pots are. That's because the stock market climbed 3%, and that added almost £50 billion to the value of shares. And it's not just here in the UK. In Europe, in the US, and across commodities like copper and oil, prices also shot up.
Why is it so euphoric today?
Well, look, let's take a look at the kind of the shares that rallied today. You have the likes of Taylor Wimpey or banks like RBS and Lloyds. So these are people that are either building your home or lending you the money to buy a new home. And wherever you stand on the Brexit campaign, Remain campaigners have been really pointed about the vulnerability of the property sector to a Leave vote. And remember, asset prices in the UK normally only go up when it comes to property. So the polls narrowing has dissipated that fear of a price shock.
Thanks, Helia. Well, sorry, actually, before I let you go, I mean, are they being a bit premature?
Global markets are very much about momentum. They're a bit like sheep, and they're desperately looking for an angle to always play the big macro events, whether that's Chinese growth, US unemployment, or at the moment, Brexit. And everyone in the world is currently looking at what's going to happen on Thursday, if for nothing else, to make a bet on whether it's a bear market or a rally.
We'll see. Thank you very much indeed.